friends. I cannot believe we're getting ready for my son's driver's license test today. Like, I do not feel old enough. Like, anyways, say hey when you're hopping on. Let's take the hat off. Although I'll show you this outfit. I feel like it's really cute but simple. It's a little matching. I got this set with the plan of just buying different types of tank tops or sports bras. And kind of wearing, this is incredibly thin. And so I thought I could get like a rust colored tank. I got a hat that has like some rust color in it. I thought I could get a sage little top and just kind of like, I also have a navy hat, but anyways, today I'm going like all tan and just this little navy sports bra, which I love the way it fits on. It has a built-in bra in it, but it's not really low cut, and I love that about it. So this is wet because I got deodorant on it, so yours will not come like that if you get this tank. Okay, good morning. Let's do this. I don't have a ton of time. We are gonna get ready. It really doesn't matter what I look like actually, but I just want to get ready with you guys and get out of the house. So I'm hoping he passes, but I failed. Did anyone else fail? When I got my license, well, my permit, I guess. When I got my permit, I failed 3 times. Whoops. And I studied. I've never been like a great test taker. So I'm praying he does better than I did. So, okay, going in here, Ophir's Dewy Primer. This is 20% off of all Ophir products with the code BLOOM. So, hi, everybody's hopping on live today. Yay. So many. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Today I'm going to use a SPF tinted moisturizer. When I went to the DMV here, we live in Puerto Rico, and when I went there, we actually spent time outside a good bit because we were there for like 6 hours and probably 4.5, but they had a lunch break, so you know, I don't know, it took it literally from when we got there until we were done, it took like 6 hours. And so they have like a food cart outside and people are like playing music. It's just a totally different vibe. And so I'm putting on sunscreen tinted moisturizer because, well, the sun is harsh here, and I am kind of leaning towards, this is from Pomifera. It is a youth activating BB cream with SPF 30, and I'm using the shade 3. I got a little too much on my brush, but that's okay. But it is just a tinted moisturizer with SPF. Did anybody see all my previous Modere lovers? I still have a good amount of Modere customers. I lost my first like 80 pounds using Modere, and then it kind of just, my body gets used to something and then, I don't know, kind of pivot. And so, but I used Modere for a really, really long time, but Pomifera has bought them. So you can now get Modere from my Pomifera site. So if anybody needed it, and they closed their business, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. And so if anyone needs Modere, that's kind of cool. So you can totally use this as your foundation. It is a light coverage, light to medium coverage. My dad is still visiting. He went yesterday to the south side of the island. My dad has like an obsession with pool, like the actual game of pool. So yesterday he said he went to the south side of the island and went and played pool for 30 games, which is not uncommon for him. He travels all over the world and goes to different pool halls, and he loves playing pool. And so yesterday, him and his girlfriend went to a pool hall. So they were there for, well, they were there from 1 to 6:45. And there's nothing I would rather do less than go to a pool hall for 6 or 7 hours. So, but today they're coming over and hang out with the girls while we take Christian to go get his driver's test. But he's here for a few more days, and we're doing Old San Juan tomorrow, so that'll be really fun. Okay, I'm using Ophir's setting powder, and you can tell just by putting that on in a few places, it just kind of changes it from being a very, very dewy tinted moisturizer to not really that dewy at all. So I don't put this all over because I do like my skin to look really moist, but some of the areas that I felt like are too shiny, I will use my setting powder, which is typically my T-zone around my nose and my upper lip because I get sweaty there. So, a little mix and matchy. How old are your kids? Drop it below. If you're new to following me, I have a 16-year-old, Lexi will be 13 in 2 days. I just feel like my kids are just growing. I have a 10-year-old who's gonna be 11 soon, and then I have a 3-year-old. So, hi Bubs.
Hey.
Are you getting ready? You excited?
A little bit.
Oh yeah?
I'm nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You need help with anything?
Could you do my hair?
Yes, give me 1 second. Let me finish my brow. All right. Rural speed limit. What is it?
25.
Good job.
You don't even know that one, do you?
Yeah, we've only done it like 45 times. I think you could quiz me at this point, but I don't want to get your numbers wrong. Yeah, I'll do your hair. How do you want it done?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nope.
Do you want it gel? Do you want that stuff from Dad's room, like the putty? Do you want it going back?
I don't know.
Do you like it how it is?
Yeah.
Do you want it done? I don't have to do it. Here, look at it.
Who asked me if you could do a video about it?
Either way.
I don't know. I think it looks good.
Okay, just leave it like that then. Yeah, I think it looks good. Just put on deodorant and brush your teeth, and we'll go in just a minute.
Why would we leave 2 hours early?
Because he said for us to get there earlier so we don't hit traffic.
Why are we gonna leave 2 hours early?
That's just what the guy said. That way we can
to
be.
leave 2 hours early?
Yeah,
Well,
he
when
did.
we get stuck in no traffic, I will be very agitated.
Okay, well if that happens, we'll go get coffee.
We'll still be an hour and a half early.
All right, friends. Okay, so going in with.
Let's leave like 45 minutes.
It's an hour and a half away, baby.
And for 45 minutes, if we leave 45
We're supposed to be there
minutes,
at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, which
Yeah.
means 11:15.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Nope.
you don't want to be sitting in the car
It's
with a board
10:10.
meeting.
it's 10:10. They said if we don't get there early enough, that if they don't get to us in time, they send you home for the day. So it's better to get there early. Just part of it.
It's not better for me to like be terrorized.
Okay, go. I love you. So funny. Alright, going in with bronzer. I'm gonna shut this store. Everybody said good luck, Christian. He'll be nervous for like the next few hours. Okay. He is so grown up. He's been practicing driving a good bit, so I mean, he's just getting older. Like he'll be 17 soon. So it's like, well, he's 16 and a half. So not really soon, but kind of. I feel like it all just flies so fast. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Lexi did not want to have a big birthday party this year. She just was like, it stresses me out when there's so many people and I don't know who to talk to and it's too much going on. And so I was like, I feel that. So she's just gonna do a small little, I think, shopping day. Life with teens. Life with teens. Yeah. It's like, he definitely is at the age where he knows everything, as all young people do. And so, now, Granted, we already took this test 2 weeks ago and he did not pass. So, he's like, I've got it. I know this. And I'm just hoping he passes because, but if it was based on confidence, he would pass. I'm like, I just don't want us to drive there and it's like too long of a line and then we're not seen. Do you know what I mean? Anyways. Okay, this is Current Blush from Ophir. I am loving this like heavy blush trend. This color, you barely tap it because it is very pigmented. Yeah. I feel like I'm going through all stages right now. I have like high school, middle school, elementary, and a baby. So, it's a very humbling experience. Really is. But, okay. How great does the coverage of that look? So bronzer, setting powder, some blush. So the blush, the bronzer, and the setting powder are all from Ophir. And then that tinted SPF moisturizer is from Pomifera in the youth category. So I used the shade 3, which is like the medium shade. Your 17-year-old knows everything too. That's so funny. And then you're kind of like, I can't believe you have to go do things on your own because that seems terrifying to me, but they do. They have to grow and it's just part of it. But I'm like, here to support. Sunset Spark is like a really bronzy bronze. It's like glowy. And it just has more shimmer than bronzer alone for so I kind of contoured with the bronzer. Millennials are the worst. I don't know. I'm just, I think I'm a really patient person in general, but sometimes, you know, you're like, okay, you know everything, so let's just, we can't do it your way, so, you know, I feel like my nose is really itchy. Sometimes when you really do your makeup, I feel like my sinus cavities get like itchy. Okay, want to see something that happened this week? This is in my dishwasher, thankfully, so it did not catch our house on fire. But you know when a dishwasher makes steam? That's what I thought was happening, but I was like, it smells really smoky. Pulled it out. This is from my Trim Fit bottle, and it got stuck under the dishwasher, like spinny thing, and RIP. So today we're using this to make our Trim Fit. I'm gonna take that and my peptides. I am on day 14 of no carbs, no sugar. And yesterday I had several things this weekend that that I just wanted, but I didn't do it. And one of those was Pizza Hut pizza we'd gotten for the kids. It looked like the most delicious Pizza Hut pizza I've ever seen in my life. Another was a food truck that had ice cream in it, and it was hot outside and people were getting these giant ice creams. What else? I might take pictures of here's things I wanted but I didn't eat. We went to a restaurant that my favorite dish is their lobster linguine, and instead I got fish, so with vegetables. My dad's here. He just rolled up. I need to make sure my door is unlocked. Well, I think it is. So, if you are doing it, anyone else doing this? Did you do keto? Did you do no carb, low carb. Yesterday I wanted a mango so bad. My dad's walking with Krispy Kreme donuts. Are you kidding me? There he is. Let's see. In his hand. So, I did have a bite of a mango yesterday, and I was gonna eat half of it, and then I was like, Alexa, how many carbs are in a mango? And she was like, 54. And I immediately was like, no, I'm never gonna be able to eat mango again. I had picked these mangoes off the tree and they were ripe, and it was the best tasting mango I've ever had. Like fresh, organic, right from a tree down the street. And that's not true. I will be able to eat mangoes at some point in my life, but not right now. Okay, we still have the air mattress in here, but it is deflated because, I don't know where my stuff is. I was gonna take my make tablets. Ivory, there they are. Anyways, okay, GLP-1 alternative. This is kind of the longest in a while I've been able to stick with keto. I think the most I've ever gone is like 3 weeks at a time. But I'm trying, my goal was to do it until we go to Europe. So we're going to Europe on vacation with the girls. Christian is going to say he wanted to spend the summer up in Tennessee. He was not interested in a long trip to Paris. So he's old enough that he can just go sit with grandma. And that's what he wants to do, so that's what he's gonna do. So, okay. All right. Lean, GLP-1 alternative peptides. I will say I haven't been hungry and I haven't been like super craving. It's just when I've seen things that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want one of those. But I haven't just been laying in bed being like, I wish I was eating this. And so I feel like that's been good and helpful. So I like this because it's natural and it helps with appetite control. Trimfat also has like a cactus in it that helps with appetite control. They both help with fat burn, but you can take them together. Not everyone wants to take them together. I just kind of felt like, hi Alex. Yeah, go for it. No, you're great. Thank you for asking. Love ya. She wants to know if she could blend a smoothie. No, I can't have bananas right now. Carbs. I'll have a sip.
Stop it though, because we'll have to go to Paris.
I will stop in Paris.
Okay.
I'm doing it from now until Paris.
Also, like, you can lose weight and then you can gain some.
Yeah, she was saying you can lose weight and then gain some. Kind of, actually. Not really. But so what I didn't want to happen is like have fun summer of food. And I can put on weight pretty easily. I have PCOS. And so I am dieting for like right now and being restrictive. And some people are like, you can eat things in moderation and you're fine. I personally can't. Like, that's just not how my body works. So I will just gain. And so there's the smoothie you made. So for me, I am doing this. And then when we're in Paris, I'm not going to go crazy, but I will do like croissant. And Europe, the food's a little different anyways because it's a lot of fresh ingredients. So anyways, but sweet Lexi, she's making a banana smoothie. But a banana has 27 carbs. So if you're just eating, so eventually I'll transition to like eating just lean and clean and I'll add in some fruit. But for right now, I'm not doing, and my blood sugar, I monitor my blood sugar with a glucose monitor. And since I've been doing this, my blood sugar is so stable and I feel really great. So eventually I will do where I add in like a couple fruits and I'll try and stay under 100, like when I get closer to my goal. But yes, Heather, you have PCOS. You smell chocolate cake and gain weight. No kidding. It is really awful thing. I also have MTHFR, which is a blood clotting disorder, but you can't detox well. And there's a lot of links to having MTHFR and not being able to lose as well. So the fact that I've lost 125 pounds, you know, I'm doing great. I just would like to like get a little closer to my goal weight or closer to what I was like when we moved here, because I put on a little bit of weight since we moved to Puerto Rico. But we are people and that happens. And so I'm just sharing when that does, like how I'm trying to get through it. So currently it's from doing keto. And then I'm trying to add supplements so that I feel like my trimpet's a treat or that I'm not just starving all day. So just, I don't know if there's like a right or wrong way, but I'm just trying my best. I love just bronzer on your eyes. I think it looks so pretty. Ooh, roast beef, apple chicken sausage. Those are so good. We've been doing a good amount of low carb tortillas and low carb bread this time. And I feel like that has made the biggest difference too. Like last night we had like a fajita on tortillas. I guess like a quesadilla. It's like cheese, sour cream, meat. It was really delicious. And we had keto burgers for lunch yesterday. A lot of chicken salad. We're getting just like pre-made chicken salad from the store and doing a lot of chicken salad. What else? This is Ophir's mascara and their new formula. It really does. I don't want to get on my jacket. Almost did. Did you guys see that? Crystal, you gained weight fast too. You probably gained weight because I moved to Puerto Rico. Right. And for some people it isn't a struggle, and for some people it is. For me it really is. And so I just share, like if I find something. These are working actually. I just ate one before I got on here. These chicken sticks are amazing. They're soy free, they're gluten free, chicken raised with no antibiotics, chicken raised with no added hormones. They are 50 calories and 2 carbs, but they are wonderful. You can get them at Costco. They're the Mighty Spark chicken snack sticks. Delicious. The jalapeno and honey one is not super spicy, but it tastes so good, but it's 4 carbs. So if you're doing keto, keep that in mind. So for me, it is maybe a little slower than other people when they try doing things, but like slow and steady wins the race. Because if you were to be like, oh, I've lost about 16 pounds in 3 months, it's really not like a ton. It's about 5 pounds a month, you know? And that's 1 to 2 pounds a week. But it's in a healthy way. I'm trying to still move my body often and trying to do things that are sustainable, but at least I am getting closer to my goals rather than closer to the 200-pound mark. But it's definitely not without like sacrifice. Like I will be really clear that like I am taking supplements, but I'm also making changes drastically to my diet. I don't know who keeps calling me. But I will say that I think the supplements make it to where it's not as hard to make the drastic changes. Whereas without them, I'm kind of starving. I absolutely love having my kids home for the summer. Like, now that they've been back in school, I know some people are like, and I might change my mind by the end of summer, but I just love it. Like, I love a house full. I love everybody's like making snacks. People like, need you, then they want to snuggle and they want to do arts and crafts. And like, I just, like, I love the ages that they're in right now. Like that they are, most of them are pretty independent and can do some things on their own or help with things and hang out. And then the baby just kind of gets into a lot of stuff. But even she's like, she can feed herself. She can, I just feel like we're in such a good stage of life right now. The other night I was telling Adam, I was like, do you ever just feel like something is so good that you're like, I don't want anything bad to happen? Like, I just feel like right now, like, can I just freeze this moment? And it is just so good. Like what ages our kids are, like how everybody's getting along together, how much we're enjoying. It's a good season. I just love that. Like Christian has been doing so good, which that's amazing. He has had some like mental health struggles before and depression. And so he's just happy. Since we've moved here, he's so happy. And it took a while. At first he wasn't, but he is really thriving. And I don't know, I just am so grateful. I feel like we are just living in so many answered prayers. And if you feel like I've been praying, but you're not there yet, it doesn't mean God hasn't heard them or doesn't have good things for you. I did this too long and it's about to break. I'm gonna try our best. Do a day with the kids reel. You would love to see that. It's a little wild, but I could totally do it. Oh, wish I had not done that too. Okay, this is Berry. This is a very natural makeup look, just using a tinted moisturizer. Great blush. This is Berry from Ophir. And then I'm gonna go in with Pink Smoothie. And I just kind of play with Berry and Pink Smoothie until I get it how I like it. I like it to be darker on the edges and lighter on the inside. If you guys say a prayer for Christian about his driver's test today, that'd be so good. Going in with Glaze. This is from Pomifera. It's the shade Crush, but I love the color of it. It's like a light pink. And sometimes they run these for $5. And when they do that next, stock up because they're really good. The color of my nails, I believe it's Cajun Shrimp. It's like a orangey red. So little natural look. Again, just like you can play with the darker color. So these are for Ophir and the code is Bloom20 to get 20%, or no, the code's Bloom to get 20% off. My code Courtney Swan gets you 25% off if you do a subscription for Trimmed It. I'm trying to think. The Make it's 10% off. I put everything in the video, or if you need links, like if this video is not live and you need links, drop the word me below if you don't see them. 14's been a hard age. Your baby, it's so hard to let go. He's in the phase where he chooses his friends over you. Though it's normal, it makes you sad. I know. It's like they just aren't a baby forever. It's so crazy. And at some days you feel like this is going to last forever. And then other times you're like, this is going so fast. What do I do with my hat? I wanted to show you a full outfit. I feel like it's always easier to see what things look like when you have them on. If you have some arm insecurities and you are wanting something that's like, this is incredibly light. Like I plan to wear this today here, and it is hot here. But if you have arm insecurities at all and you're looking for a great little shirt to wear this summer, I feel like this one is such a good one. It comes in black and in this color. I'm wearing the large. I really probably could have done the, I think I'm wearing a large. Hang on. No, I'm wearing the medium. So I could have maybe even done the small. It is definitely oversized, but I love this, like all the little neutrals working together. And then I'm really into navy this year, navy and yellow. I feel like it just reminds you of, I don't know, like the really fancy girl on Parent Trap or something. I just thought navy is such a great classy color. I think I'm hoping like very classy, like classic looks make a comeback, because I think they're really adorable. So anyways, hope you guys have the best day, and there we go. We'll fix our hair. I might even put my hair up like a good little pony, because I feel like that looks kind of cute. I think I'm gonna put my hair up. I don't know where hair tie is. Find a hair tie. You have navy and lime green. So cute. Yep. So, and then I got this from Pink Lily. It has sardines on it, which I love sardines. I got a little sardine painting from my friend Sarah's shop a long time ago. Susie, do I ever miss my hair blonde? You made yours dark, but you're thinking about adding highlights. I definitely miss my hair blonde. But my hair is naturally really dark, and when I went blonde the last time, I really damaged it. And I really, if I was doing what's best for my hair, I would just chop it short and let it grow out, and I'd chop all this damage off. But I'm trying to like hold on to it, hoping it'll just eventually grow out. But I damaged it when I went blonde, and my hair's just too dark to like do the blonde right now. So I have naturally dark hair, so I'll probably have dark hair for a while. I love when it's blonde, and if you have a hairdresser that doesn't like that doesn't fry it, it's good. I don't know on top, back, I'm not sure. Hopefully you can't see a hair split or anything weird going on. Linda, hopefully the hat fixed it. So anyways, what's our favorite beach in Puerto Rico? You'll be there at the end of June. Oh my gosh. So I want to go to like Aguadilla. We've only been once, but the area is beautiful. The water is very crystal clear, but it takes us a couple hour drive from where we are. Puerto Rico is actually really big. And so we haven't been, but I've heard that the prettiest beach is in Culebra, and it's called Flamingo Beach, or Flamingo, but that's supposed to be the most beautiful. It is like one of the best beaches in the world. It is crystal clear waters. Our water here, where we live very close to the beach, but we're on the Atlantic side, so it's like clear, like not like the lake, but it is nothing like bathtub water over on the other side. We just have a lot of kids, and nobody likes driving for like 3 hours. So one day we'll make it there. We need to like plan a weekend we're gonna go stay, and because just getting there and getting home would take us all day. So let's see. Did I feel like extensions are heavy? So when you first get them in, they will feel very heavy, Kimberly. Like, but it just depends on how many rows they do. But yes, you'll feel like, and then you kind of get used to them. And then when they take them out, you're like, oh my goodness. You'll feel like you have no hair, and that you that your head's so light. So you've been watching Christian grow up. He has come so far, so we're really proud of him. I mean, Adam and I talk about it all the time. We're like, if I could have looked back a few years ago when we were really like in the trenches of like struggling with a lot of things, and where he is now, like just so proud of him, and like he's getting his school done, and he's just doing great. Like he really is, and like thinking about things for his future, and he's, you know, not that we don't ever have issues, but it is, he's matured a lot, and it's nice. So if you're in a season where you feel like, oh, right now I feel like we had way more bad days than good days for like years, where it felt like just rough days and stressful, and like, you know, it was just not a good season. And it's now where it's like, it's really great right now. And I feel sad because I'm like, I feel like he's getting big, and like, but I'm proud of him, and I'm excited for, you know, you want your kids to like thrive and be able to thrive without you. So I did link the shirt Ohana. It is in the description of this video. And then Kelly, I take the lean in the morning. So you want to take it like before your breakfast or before your first meal. I tend to eat like a little something and then take it. So I ate like a chicken stick, and then, but basically you want it to kind of get in your system, and then you eat about 30 minutes later. But if I'm on a completely empty stomach, it makes me a little nauseous, just telling you. So I eat like a chicken stick or a protein bar or something, and then I will take it. So that way it's not like, I don't do well with just medicine sitting on an empty stomach. So, okay, friends, I'm gonna get off here. I've got to take him. And Stevie, the shirt I'm wearing, this one, it's listed in the description of the video. And then this bra, I'll show you how it fits on. I actually, if you are struggling to find like a little bra that fits like this, it is a crop. But like, see, I can even see, this sounds so silly. I can see my like back muscles again. Like I know I still have like a lot of things to work on, but I notice like really paying attention to things that you're like, oh, like when I get heavier, that kind of disappears. I know it's fine and everyone has one, but mine just kind of like hides under there. And as I start like working out and losing weight, I can start seeing like a dip in my spine again, or I can see like, I don't know, like, well, you can't really tell, so, but like maybe a little bit of, it's not really definition, it's like actually not, but I'm like, I can start seeing like a little bit of changes. I don't know, it's different on our own bodies, but those are non-scale pictures. I'm like, can we tell? Like, I can tell. So, that this is like very, very light, but I love the fit of this, especially if you struggle. I want to go and get like every color. I'm wearing a large in it, but I want to get like black, white, things I could wear with high-waisted pants. I just love that it's not like, for me, I have a very short torso and I have had a lift, and so I feel like almost anything, I look like I have cleavage. Like, so this is almost up to my collarbones, but I like that. I like how it fits on. So I've been watching since 2018. Can anyone, you guys can tell too, isn't that exciting? I mean, it's not huge, like granted, but I was saying the other day, I had hit right at 190, and I was like, I have to like get going the other way, or else I will creep. This has happened to me like 30 times probably in my life. Not 30, but at least a lot. And so I will hit like 200, then it'll be like 220, and it just gets like harder and harder, and then it'll be like trying to get to 180. And so I was like, I've got to make some changes if I want to start like, so right now I'm like 174. So that's where I'm at, and I was like right at 189.5, like before we went to Europe. So I'm trying, but again, that was like months ago. So it's not always fast. I would love it to be fast, but it is like I'm consistently trying. So we're just working out together. We're doing this together. It might take us a little longer than some people. Sometimes we might fluctuate and have to try again because I didn't stick with it like I should have, or I ate ice cream and white chocolate mochas, you know. But right now I'm doing 100% like trying to be clean and good. So anyways, I love you guys. Hope you have the best day. If anybody wants to do this with me, I'm doing keto. You can get your macros, even if you chat GPT, like you are go to chat GPT, put in like you're a woman, that you have, you know, if you do have PCOS or anything like that, and you can say like how much you weigh, how tall you are, what are your macros for low carb, or what are your macros for keto, or what would be the best diet for you to do based on your lifestyle. And it can give you some great recommendations too. So I haven't played tennis, Dana, because in the last 2 weeks, because I hurt my back and I didn't want to like twist, but I'm feeling really great and I'm going to do tennis on Thursday. So Rachel, I have that happen more times than I could count. You gained 10 pounds just on your period last week. Like, yes, it's so hard. But okay, I gotta go. I gotta take him to his test. Prayers he passes, prayers it goes good. Sometimes he gets a little anxious, like when we're like, as would anyone, but maybe he does sometimes a little more than others. So I just pray we don't have like an anxious time. I'm gonna get some food in his body and head out, and we're gonna go do this. So I am 5'4", so if that helps. My shorts, I linked them. They're not Amazon. They're Aerie, and I'm wearing a size large in them, but I could have done the medium. But they are very like stretchy, and they're long. I'll show you. They're like high-waisted, and I feel like pretty long on for a short, for like a, but that's probably, I am wearing a large. I don't know if I got a medium, if they would be shorter, but I do like this, and I like the colors. So, okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. Oh no. If you have questions about anything, then you can send me a message. I thought I muted myself. Anyways, love you guys.